Welcome to all. This is a new video for program coding. Um, I'm so glad this is an I think third video about our channel from our channel. I hope the past video is so good and I have most of appreciations and commands from that video. Even I will continue from that video also. He's preparing. His preparation is going on for next unit for us SSLC. Now we are going to see a new and different topic. In this era, in this time, everyone are looking for a software because everything will be into in softwares. Do you want to work, or you want to check your employee whether working or not, or you want to buy something? Everything it's under internet. Even nowadays, e-people, telephone and recharge, everything is in the software. Maybe 10 years before, no one to think this will happen like this, and 10 years before, no one to think about these things are will be done by our handset product as a mobile phone, tab, laptop. We never think like that, but this is happening nowadays. So what we are doing, what we are see today, the agenda is these are what is the coding, why we are learn how to start, and which language you should to start with, and how to choose the projects, and this are how to uh, go with the job, what we all learn from those. These are we are how to see. Okay, then next, just imagine this world they have lot of coding us having. Why I should learn? We have to clear on it. What is the purpose? Either you have you are already doing in some other works. Just imagine she is a lady. She is already working in big MNC. Okay. She want to get a more salary than now. So she want to get a promotion hike like that. So she want to learn something new softwares and give some extra works for upcoming projects. Maybe do like this. Either you are like this now, you can learn a coding. Otherwise, I was so fond of coding. I want to learn a coding. If you are like this now, you can do the learn. You can do it. Or otherwise, already I am doing a business like NCERT. Like just imagine. Nowadays also we are broadcasting. We are rain casting, weather casting. Okay, by it's too technical to by using a very advanced technology. Even 5 years back also we are predicting the data which is maybe tomorrow will be a rain like that. We saw some news, right? TV news at the time we are seeing the person who is predict that weather cast, he said tomorrow it's have a chance to rain those areas like Thrissur, Kannur, Tirunelveli, like that they may tell like that. So from that period to this period, the programs and then business is like and concept is the same, but way of doing is a gradually different. It's gradually is dramatically different. Is something different, like how to say, we are broadcasting the day some weather or some other data structure data analyzing by an ancient methods. That means very primitive method. But nowadays these all methods are automated, like a data collection, data manipulating, data filtering, like this to at final take a decision that thing from that thing to this thing. We have to totally change it. That mean like you are doing some business like that, but it's very old method. It's very tough to do that. Are you having some manpower? You have 20 people or 30 people, they are working under you. You want to checking their works, you want to monitor their works. If they are manual now, we have to go and sit with them. What's your work, what you're doing, we have to follow them. Otherwise you have a software, just install the software their system now, you can monetize they all. If they may adopt a change something your business, that three thing you want to learn coding. Either you are already a job, you want to upgrade your skill for a betterment jobs, or you want to get a good salary job, like that you can learn coding like this girl. Or you are so fond of coding, you want to create something new and you want to make something Mark Zuckerberg like that, you want to learn a coding. Otherwise, I am a businessman, I adapt some change. You want to learn coding, that thing. What is the things? Yeah, same thing. The all three are should learn coding. That only reason we can to do our things by our own. Otherwise, we have to go and sit from them. So the same thing. I want a high pay high scaling paying jobs. Otherwise, interest in coding or adapting a change. Either these three, you want what you want, that you can to clear it. So why do you want to learn coding? This is a big question in front of you. Before started our course, we have to clear on it. What is the purpose? After learn a coding, what should I do? What will I do? Either create a new softwares or applications and upload in social medias or platforms like a mobile app, web app, like that. I want to produce and make it in sales, like that. If you want, you can do that. Otherwise, I want to work in a big MNCs. Do you want? You can do that. That's it. Either already you have a job, already you have a business. Either you want to adopt some broom, sorry, a big change in your system. Now you can learn a program. That's it. Then, okay, I decide the reason. I found a reason why should I learn a coding. Then how to start? And this is the next question we have to see. Yeah. First thing, figure out what you want. That's it. What you want to do. That's it. From the coding, from the outcome of the coding learning, what you will do in further, we should be clear on it. Next thing, figure out what language and tool you should for it, you need for it. Either you want to make a one web app, what are the languages for that, you should to learn. Okay, the third thing, learn basic of that language. You should to learn what are the basic concept which are choose the from that language. Either you choose a Java or Python or JS, whatever you want to, you can choose. But before you are start to work, you have to know what is the basic things of that software, of that language. You should to know that. Then fourth is create a basic application. You can to make started your own product. That's it. Okay, figure out what you want to do, either game or mobile app or web app. Nowadays a game platform is grooming everywhere. Every persons are want to make them as so free from a world. If they want to become as stress free or attention free environment, but they are more fond of games nowadays, like a PUBG. It's already banned. Some other games in 1 or 2 years sorry, 3 years back, Candy Crush. Nowadays also so much of people, even my mom also playing that game. So Candy Crush, a mobile app. You want to making some customized mobile app, do you want, you can make that. Or web application like an government, we can to pay our e-peoples or water bill by our internet. Nowadays we can to do that. These are made by a web application. Either now they are manipulated into mobile applications also. You can made it that ways. Or financial platform or monitoring, surveying. They have a lot of field to making a software. That one thing, nowadays every field want to make it as simple from the internet, from the online, from the software. Everything will be, they every person, they want their work as so friendly and so simple. That friendly and simple should make by our product. We have to clear on it. So next thing, figure out what language and tool you need for that. You decide either game or a web application or mobile application, whatever. Next thing, you have to know what are the languages we have to use for it. Languages and tools. Languages is what are the languages you have to use for a tool, means where should you do, where you have to code and execute and make as a product. That's it. The same can I if I have to say one example, mean I want to make a food. in what? In vessel. That's it. These are like a container. That's a vessels. These are the food. We have to make it this food by this way. That's it. Language like this is a Python, C++, JS, JavaScript, like JavaScript. These are the languages. These are a platform, studio. These are IDs. That's it. Then learn basics of that language. These are as common basics of all languages like loop, if statement, variables, function and arrays. Loop is means a particular statement which can to execute repeatedly from that certain condition. This is a loop. If condition means either this is okay, this is true, you have to execute this way or this way. We have to use by this way. Variable is means something an object. We have to put some input to the computer, then only we can get a output, right? These are variables. Either that variables are numbers, character, whatever it is. That's a data. That's mean a data type. Next is a function and array. The same thing. Function is how to use a particular function calling, declaring something, and how to say a particular action will be already defined, and we have to call it again and again wherever we want. That's a function. Array means a set of data, similar data. That's array. These are a most common and basics a concept of every language. Either you can to use it as either C++ or Java or C. Wherever you can to use the same concept. If you know this concept wise, you can't use any language. That's it matter. Then create a basic application. Okay, I have to learn the coding. What should I do next? Either I have to take a complicated application or simple application. Yeah, the answer is simple application, because just now you are get that skill, that coding skill. So if you go complicated system, now you have to confuse. So you have to make a simple system and make it as good as so early. That's it. Which language should you use? Okay, first of all, we have to choose which language to use for that. That's simple. A lot of tools and languages having available nowadays. Python, J++, JS, Java, Ruby, PHP, HTML, Java, JavaScript. There's a lot of coding languages are available for making a particular software or making individual software. You can do whatever these things is. A web application. My recommendation is nowadays every applications are made by either Python or a JavaScript or some other advanced level of these things. So either you are well strong in a Python or JavaScript means you can get a good exposure in a software. That's it. Okay. Which languages and tools should you use to use? These are platforms: Google, Stack Overflow, J3 School, and Greek Green. These are a famous coding platform which have to learn. Next thing, virtual control system. You have to make a one system. Now you can make it as is it okay, it's running or not. You can execute some other place. There's a virtual control system. Next thing, these are IDEs. That means where you have to execute it. That is a IDEs. You create a one coding. So you have to check it either it's working or not. So IDEs are helpful to making that thing. How to choose a projects. Okay. The next thing is how can I choose projects? Which category we have to choose bracket? The same thing. Choose the simple application than complicated. That's it. Okay. How to choose a project? This IDs are domains and these are language. If you choose a web development domain, how to know JS, HTML, JSS, Node.js, PHP, DJ, and Ango. These are languages which has used for a web development. If you are using an Android, Java, and Kotlin, and iOS, Swift. Data, if you are making something data-based system names, you have to know a Python or MATLAB like that. Or gaming development, C++ and C# is enough to making a game development. That's it. So you have to clear on which domain you have to choose and which are all languages you are well known. So if you are know Java, if you have to know Java mean how to do a most Android, then software development and Java data also we have to do that. So make it clear. And Python is so good and most notable programming languages nowadays. So you have to know that. Learning path coding. Either you have to follow our YouTube channel up regularly. You can get some other ideas and more and notable and valuable ideas about the coding. So make it sure. Then I learned I learned the coding and make a one simple project and how to see what are the things and what are the ways how to do that. These all are I did. Then where I get a job in which field? If you are learn something about in from a coding like a Java, HTML, PHP, Python, you can survive. We can get a jobs in these fields like cloud computing. Nowadays every data are based by the cloud computing, including from our Google map also. Then software development, game development, machine learning. Nowadays the peoples are so fond to get a output as the machines are doing like a humans. The machines have to take a decisions as like a humans. This made by a machine learning, deep learning and artificial intelligence. These are a concepts under a machine learning. Yeah, robotics is just a machine. Whatever we can to say, it can do. That's it. But artificial intelligence is not that like thing. It can to gather a data and make it a conclusion and take a decision, make it as so good as like us humans. That is the artificial intelligence. Even everything is made by a coding only, and data science and big data. These are more categories. These three are combined by a artificial intelligence. And then even now SpaceX, you know that SpaceX, and recently also 147 satellites is sent in single rocket, single space station. This by a SpaceX, it's a private, it's the only one private as space aerospace company in this world. So if this all these things are made by those things as got it. Then web development. Then next, what kind of job you can export? You have to find it in which job you can to do that, and you can to make it so good as soon as possible. And you have to more get knowledge from that job and your career growth and skill development. Even though you have get a job in MNC or topmost company also, you have to recreate your skills, our skills, and make it so good. So you have to concentrate on that also. So the most more powerful code in the life is we have to mind it in all that time. That is, an investment in a knowledge always pays a best investment. That is, pays a best investment. That's only true. We have to follow in it. Then our life will be so good, so happy. The next video will be on basics of learning, basics of programming like an loop, if statement, data variable, then like that. Okay, function, array, like those things. So thank you so much.